Before we can finish things off in the main story, we need to go kill the bonus boss. Just for the achievement and the bestiary entry. Yeah, gotta flash guard's attacks, especially if you're playing close range. You won't be able to just step outside its hitboxes easily. Oh! Ow! I should have not tested my luck there. Or a fencer! Ow! I am so glad I have this many bear potions. I wouldn't have the same resources on time attack mode, of course. Ah! Yeah, Aura Fencer is not good if blocking the attack causes you to end up going into the air. Stun rate is better for that. Whoa, I managed to guard that for once. I'm usually not good guarding these spinning attacks. Ah, how did that not hit me? Even with Hero's Cloak, this thing can take a lot of damage. Another Soul Breaker, which still isn't enough to kill it. Maybe I should have used some strength tablets. Ow, I did not time that. I really should have started using some Kaiser potions. But Kaiser potions are so hard to make. Really want to save those Kaiser potions for the final battle if possible. Oh no! How did that happen, Duren? Can we even beat this thing? We're already more than halfway, Adol. Ow! I did not block that right. Ah! Heal. You know, I'm just using all my bear potions just for the sake of victory. Ah, I got paralyzed. Even though I can heal from it quickly, I should still try to use an item to heal it off. Alright, it's dead. Lord of the Jungle achievement is mine. Alright, time to fight the final boss. So, you've come, Adol Kristen. I must be honest, I had not been expecting you to pursue me this far. But I must praise you for following your heart. It seems you're not all that different from me. What? Adol is nothing like you! Ha! He is exactly like me! Humans are highly inefficient creatures. One just has to look back at history to see the same mistakes made time and again. They know what they must do and what the future demands for them, yet they ignore it, all to maintain the status quo. The number possessed with the will to discover what is truly necessary and execute it forthwith is almost comically minuscule. Try to deny it all you like, but you know as well as I that I speak only the truth here. You're kinda right, I guess, but even the most lax human seeks to survive. Threaten to take their life and they will desperately act to preserve it. That, in essence, is what I am seeking to do. Gruda, you. Our ancestors sought to obtain the power of the gods for their own selfish ends. But not I. I seek to test the potential of humanity, to test whether or not it even has the right to exist. That is the objective of the new generation of Darklings. Now, Akashic Records and Mask of the Sun. Lend me your power! Is he trying to copy the functions of the Akashic Record into himself? Not even a god should be able to do such a thing, much less a human. Neither your body nor your spirit will be able to shoulder such a burden. Arrgh! I told you, I will gladly pay any price. I will not stand by idly when I know what must be done. Now, Adol, overcome my ordeal and show me your true potential. Now he's become a giant robot thing. A shame we don't have Valimar to help us here. False God Causality Akasha-Glyph.
The spirits of the Dark Ones will live on.
What? Impossible! He absorbed the whole of the Akashic records. What a terrifying man.
Adol.
If we don't do something about him right now, the world's gonna be rewritten.
Adol. Adol.
Why are you all saying my name?
Adol.
Adol.
It appears that his power is still unstable. This may be our only chance to stop him. Everyone, lend me your strength! Right! This may be considered the quote-unquote final boss, but do not use up all your items on it. You'll soon see why. Anyways, here, there's a bunch of pillars that are weak to specific attack types. So, unlike me, you may want to switch between the party members more often. Ah! Or offense or critical! Ah! A lot of projectile spam from the boss. Also, try to kill at least one of his pillars. That way you can add it to your bestiary. Blocked. And crit! Skill finish. What's he doing? I don't think I zoomed out for this boss battle, which kind of made things a little hard for me. Unlike me, you should get good at guarding the attack so you can just concentrate on one pillar at a time. This will make it easier for you to pile up effective damage. Or a fencer. Ow. That was a poor guard. Better than nothing, of course. Ow! He juggled me, even though I wrecked his last pillar. In this state, you can't really damage him until he traps you between his arms. For now, just run away from his attacks. Maybe try to break some of his pillars so he has to respawn them and stuff. Yeah. Admittedly, this part is one of the more boring parts of the battle. Just run away until he decides to make himself vulnerable. It might be possible to hit him with Karna. I don't know. I would think not, because that gem on his chest is not glowing at all. Yeah, I guess maybe try destroying the pillars until something good happens. You gonna try anything new? Okay. Now get the hang of flash guarding his laser attack, and you'll be able to tear him apart easily. Especially if you use your strength tablets when doing the S-craft. Alright, guard and use either Blade Barrage or a Fencer. If you misguard it, you should be able to hopefully guard the second hit. Now, of course, you'll be able to heal it all back if you've upgraded your equipment sufficiently. Whoa! Oh no. Now back to this. Run away, break some pillars. And flash guard. I've almost got my gauge filled up again. You're doomed. There, Soul Breaker. Sadly, I don't think there's a way to stun him at all. So yeah, just forget about using stun raid for now. Alright, almost there. Just a few more flash guard crits. Once more. Ah! I don't know if that'll actually dealt the finishing blow there, but good enough.
This isn't the end. The spirits of the Darklings will live on.
What happened? I think it's over. I can no longer sense its overwhelming power. It's so quiet. Okay, if you're gonna save here, do it in a separate slot. If you proceed any further, you'll not be able to return. If you wish to save, use a new slot. Yes, that is a good advice. But where'd all my party members go? Now I can't re-equip anyone. Of course I'm gonna take all this into the real final battle, but still. What happens if I try to leave? Best recover the Mask of the Sun before leaving. The ancient runes that were illuminated here previously have disappeared. Appears to have ceased functioning. Ellipses? Adol, let us not remain here any longer than necessary. We should recover the Mask of the Sun and return to Adol. It's over now, right, Adol? Gruda, you idiot! So this is the center of the Akashic records. Little Deal's people must have been ridiculously skilled to create something like this. Come on, Adol, it's time to go back to our world. Kinda annoying I'm gonna have to deal with that every time. You know, would be a better idea is to create it like a separate save folder specifically for point of no return sections. Or create save folder specifically for right before a boss. I think that would be a good compromise. That way you don't get mixed up with your other save files. Alright, let's put on this mask and start ruling the world. Make it so I get to actually keep my pimp here at the beginning of every game. What's happening? Eek! An earthquake? But there's no earth here! Adol, Lafont! It's more of a space quake. Is that you, Eldiel? What's happening out there? I'm sorry to trouble you after what must have been a difficult battle, but please return to the Temple of the Sun as quickly as possible. I'll explain everything to you there. What the hell's going on? I too am completely uncertain. Adol, we should get back to Laurel Deal. We won't find any answers standing here. Indeed, I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, put on the Sage's diadem. You go ahead and have a courage scarf. Hey, can I fight the random enemies here anymore? Where'd they all go? Cannot warp right now, so we're just gonna have to run there. Oh well. I wonder if you could grab the chest at the last minute. That'd be pretty funny if you could. Uh-oh, the words are back. That's not a good sign. Thank goodness you're all safe. I'm delighted to see all of you again. What's happening, Eldiel? Adol and his friends are victorious, but something is not right. Is this another earthquake? They're happening in our world too? Seriously, I know I said this already, but what the hell's going on? That's what I need to discuss with you. Please, come this way. Something abnormal is occurring in the Akashic records? Indeed, I suspect Gruda's actions and Iris created inconsistencies and contradictions within them. I fear the earthquakes and other odd occurrences are a result of the records, essentially collapsing in on themselves. What's going to happen if it continues? 800 years ago, this region became the Great Forest as a result of the Black Winged One's actions. It wasn't a forest before? It was not, and considering what Gruda's done this time, the consequences are likely to be far greater. Is it possible that Dark Adol turned the place into a forest in order to force people to live with nature and not become too dependent on technology or something? Maybe that was what he was going for? At worst, the whole of the western part of this continent may sink into the ocean, with Celceta at its center. No way! Under normal circumstances, I would be able to go inside Iris and repair the records. The errors now are too extensive. I would have no means of repairing them before significant damage is done. No! Literal deal. Is there no other way to stop this from happening? There is one. Adol, I would like to ask you to destroy the Mask of the Sun. What? The Mask of the Sun is effectively a master key to the Akashic records. If it is destroyed, then by design, the Akashic records can no longer exert any influence on this world whatsoever. But wait, is it really okay to do that? I mean, don't we need them? I will not allow this continent to suffer the same fate as my homeland. Literal deal. There is, however, one complication in this plan. The Mask of the Sun cannot be easily destroyed, even by myself. Oh, so how do we... Please consider this a personal request, Adol. I would like you to hurry to the peak of Mount Vesuvio and cast the Mask of the Sun to the volcano's center. Crater. The mountain with 2 peaks. Yes, only the energy that flows through the earth itself is capable of destroying such a powerful artifact. But isn't the route to the volcano crater inaccessible? Not anymore. When I surveyed the area earlier, the earthquakes that had caused the fissures in the mountain path to fill. However, the earthquakes have made it much more active than it was before, so it's still a dangerous request. I know this is a tremendously difficult task to entrust you with, Adol, but I beg of you, please. Literal deal. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Adol, from the bottom of my heart. There is little time remaining. Anything could happen at any moment. I'm sorry to hurry you along, but may I ask you to leave Mount Vesuvio right away? Leave for Mount Vesuvio. Sounds like this is our chance to finally bring everything to an end. And we'll be right by your side, Adol. We've come this far. We can't turn back now. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't want us to have any regrets. Let's see this through. Yes, after coming this far, I cannot even consider turning back. Adol Kristen, I leave the fate of this world in your hands. Please take care. Adol, everyone, may fortune smile upon you. I have the utmost confidence in your ability. Adol Kristen, when I look at you and your companions, no matter how desperate the situation may be, I cannot help but feel a ray of hope. I leave Celceta and the fate of this world in your hands. Once I'm certain Literal Deal is safe, I'll be right behind you. Adol, everyone, please take care. Guess I'm not going back, huh? And no warping anymore. I lost that functionality forever. Okay, head downstairs. Oh man, I forgot to zoom out earlier. Oh well. Where did these things come from? They're pretty creepy looking. They're like shadows or something. Never seen monsters like these before. They're coming for us. Oh shit, they can steal my... They can inflict misfortune. Whew, good thing there weren't too many of them. Wonder how they managed to get inside the temple. I think it would be more appropriate to say that they spawned from within the temple. Literal deal. I fear the distorted Akashic records are beginning to exert an effect on the real world, and those shadows came about. It's probable that similar phenomena are occurring elsewhere in this land as well. Oh boy, that's not good. But if that's the case, not even this temple is safe anymore. Ozma, something wrong? Adol, I remain here and protect Laurel Deal. Alone? No, I can't let you do that. I'll stay with you.
No.
Frida, you and Duren are the most familiar with this area. Your place is with Adol now. I will take care of Laurel Deal. Ozma, thank you.
Hey.
I guess it'd be dangerous if Laurel Deal tried to fight and then his mask came off and then Dark Eldeal showed up, huh? I don't know this area at all, really. No better than Al himself, at least. So I'll stay behind, too. Karna? If you're on your own, the enemy paralyzes you, it's over. Allow me to make sure that doesn't happen. In Komodo, we always hunt in groups of at least 2 for that exact reason. Buddy system. Thank you. Your kindness is most appreciated. Thank you so much, both of you. I'll see you again later. Of course. You take care too, everyone. Thank you, Ozma, Karna. We'll be back. Gruda won't do any more harm to Celceta on our watch. More shadows. There are more behind us. What? Are they following us? Could they be attracted by the mask of the sun? I don't know, but their numbers sure are growing. This isn't going to be easy. Out of the way! Step aside! Commander, wait for us!
Commander!
Don't just leave us behind! Fools, you need more training! I'd say they did pretty well just keeping up with us. Leo and Remnos, Sancho and Panza? What are you doing here? We heard everything from the Rhoda Tree and the Grand Rue. Are you here to help us, son? Just doing my job of giving a report on everything that happens to the Governor General, as well as to Rom. And I only trust what I've seen with my own eyes. Is that the reason we're here? Pretty sure I remember the commander yelling something like, "I'm the only one who can save Adol," before taking off. Silence! That's a minor detail! You, Adol, don't just stand there! Get going, we don't have all day! We'll take care of everything here. I'm guessing Karna's not with you right now because she's doing the same somewhere else, right? Like sister, like brother. Thank you so much. Adol, let's leave this in their hands and get going. Our party is slowly dwindling. Oh dear, no one likes a man who doesn't know when to give up, you know? Or beast for that matter. Or do these even count as men? They're more like things. They look more like evil squids. Stop messing around, you two. They're attacking, or jellyfish. Are you alright, everyone? I heard everything from Karna and came to help. Lisa! Please leave this area to me and hurry on ahead, Adol. Are you sure? I am. I'll keep them under control here. I'll stay and fight with you. Kalolika? Solo alone would be a disadvantage against these shadows due to their nimble movements. So please, let me back you up. As long as that's alright with you, it would be a big help. Of course it's alright. Please stay safe, Adol. Once I finish here, I'll be right behind you. Take care, Elisa, Kalolika. Don't do anything stupid. If it gets too dangerous, hop on Soul and get the hell out of here, okay? Obviously, I sure don't want to die here, after all. Take care, everyone. Watch out, Frida! These don't seem to be the same as the other shadows.
The mask. Return it to me.
Gruda? It's like the Akashic Records gave Gruda's obsession a physical form. I don't know if that's possible, but it looks that way. And if they're trying to get in our way, there's only one thing to do. There's something oddly satisfying about attacking Gruda's face with everything you've got. We already did in the final battle. Well, me, Duren, and Karna did. You were a backup member. Wow, remind me to never cross you. Alright, Adol, let's force our way to the summit. Get the fuck out. Hey, I wonder if I can use that here. This will make the obstacles much easier. Ah, stupid fires. Anyways, let me check real quick. Make sure I actually have his entry in here somewhere. Yes, I have both Hadu Gora and Shadow Gruda. Yeah, I think that's all I need to worry about, right? Let me double check real quick. Okay, looks like I'm good. Continue dashing. Just bulldoze my way through here. A lot of people prefer to use the wind, the Gale's shoes, but it's really better to use this to get through the obstacles easier. God damn it, Gruda! Stop getting in my friggin' way. I can't dash through you for some reason. Holy shit, there's so many of him. Anyways, this looks like a good place to save. I need to change my artifact to Area Seal. Okay. That was a pretty good timing to open the menu, huh? Frida, watch out! More? They just keep coming. We're almost at the top. We don't need this. Frida! I'm way ahead of you, Duren. Adol, the two of us will stay behind and keep these shadows at bay. Don't worry about us. You're almost to the top. Go on ahead. For us and for everyone else who lives in Celceta.
Adol.
I'm sorry I couldn't fight with you to the very end, Adol. But I know you'll do what has to be done. It's all up to you now, little buddy. Don't let me down. And you better not die. Huh, who do you think you're talking to? Duren, Nina, let's show them what the warriors of Danon can do. Go, Adol, get the lead out. Mount Vesuvio Crater. Finally, it's him. The Hollow Spectre Phantom Gruda. Get out of my way! Not yet! I'm not done yet! Give it to me! Give me the mask! The power of the gods! Overcome my trials! Kill you! Kill, kill, kill! Kill, 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 kill! Kill, 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 kill! Times infinity! Oh joy. Time to finish off Gruda in a 1-on-1 duel. Alright, so I didn't really fight this battle as efficiently as I should.
Try this. No escape.
Gruda is really good at dodging pretty much everything. I should have tried to take advantage of Flash Guard and then Flash Move to ensure that he can't dodge me easily. That's what I found out when trying to do time attack against him later.
Try this!
Fortunately, I have Hero's Cloak, which allows me to deal massive damage to him no matter what anyways. Don't get hit by that, that's his extra skill. It will kill you even with Hero's Cloak. Of course, I'm gonna throw in a power tablet just to ensure that I can finish him off. Seriously, this will just rip apart half his hit point bar. It's insane.
Strong. No. This isn't happening.
It just happened, Gruda. Into the volcano you go. Or he just burst into a million shadows, that too. Okay, it's about time to end this. Let's just map out this area for the hell of it first. Hey, can I go back and... Oh shoot! Somehow Gruda blocked off the exit. Yeah, that's not happening. The boiling lava of the volcano bubbles and frosts below you. Will you cast the Mask of the Sun into the crater? No. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I guess that's just in case you want to save and take a look at your journal. It'd be funny if Gruda just jumped in after the mask during the final battle and then got burned up by the lava too, huh? Uh-oh. That mask had so much energy that it caused the volcano to erupt. No! We didn't get any anti-lava equipment in this game because this is pretty much the only lava-based dungeon. And we didn't have it. Oh wow, the FPS dropped to 30 because it's a video, sort of. And now it's going back to over 100 because now we're in a properly rendered cutscene. Adol, what a fine young man. I couldn't agree more. I'm more than fortunate to have been able to meet someone like him before my final rest. You're determined to go through with this, son? Mankind has become much stronger than it was in the Age of the Gods. The Akashic records have lost their power, and my duty has been fulfilled. I can now rest in peace. He's probably gonna seal himself away just like Fina and Rhea did. Adol! Are you alright, Adol? Are you alright, Adol? I'm fine. Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness. I'm so relieved. I was almost too late. I knew the volcano had become active, but I never expected it to erupt. Elduke is far too dangerous right now, so I'm taking you back to Danon. How's everyone else? Hey, they're all perfectly fine. They'll be meeting us in Danon. Nina informed me of their safety just a moment ago. Escorting you like this reminds me of the first time we met. You never stopped asking me questions from the minute I first laid eyes on you. Come to think of it, I wonder what knowledge Laurel Deal had intended to give you. Adol? I see, that is a shame. I was hoping I could count on you as the one to discover a route to the Western world, represented by Europe, and to the Eastern world, which remains as of yet uncharted territory. I had never expected to hear an 18-year-old say that he wished to explore the entire world alone, without shortcuts. Now I feel hesitant to ask anyone else. Well then, Adol, if I cannot impart knowledge upon you, will you at least allow me to give you a name? Naturally, I don't mean an actual name, as you already have a fine one of those already. I simply wish to give you a title. I'm certain that your limitless curiosity will grant dreams to the people you meet as you travel the world. Let me see. What word would be most appropriate to describe a remarkable individual such as yourself? How about adventurer? And it just skips to the credits and really show us about what happened to the rest of Celceta afterwards. What happened to Griselda? Adol's chronicle of the events that occurred in the Great Forest of Celceta comes to an end here. How did the residents of the forest whom Adol encountered during his adventures live out the rest of their lives? How was the existence of the primeval lands handled by Governor General Griselda following these events? Good question. And the FPS dropped again to 30. Adol's account provides more questions than answers, and gives us all many things to ponder. What wisdom did Adol intend to bestow upon him, and was it ever given? There are no records of it today, if so. In truth, much of the content of this tale is speculative, as Adol left many details vague and open to interpretation. But perhaps the fact that he chose to end this particular travelogue here, in this manner, is meant to send an important message all its own. That's my theory, anyway. These memories of Celceta. Development members. As for the game itself, I really wish they'd do more to explain how Gruda came to that kind of conclusion about mankind needing to be tested. They didn't really go over what kind of things he studied back in his village at all. Instead, it just seems like he came with that idea out of nowhere. Made him feel like kind of a weak villain. As for the gameplay, I'm glad they made Flashguard a lot more forgiving, though they also raised the item limit a ton too, while increasing the enemy damage. Would have preferred they give you a few items, and make it so that you can only survive a certain number of enemy attacks. That way it feels more like the Pishtim series, while still allowing you to use Flashguard to some extent. Yeah, I think that would have been a better compromise. And maybe make the ally AI a little smarter, since that's kind of necessary in the beginning of the game, when they don't have as much regen going for them. Yeah, in the late game, you can pretty much leave them on attack almost all the time, because as long as they have regen, they'll be able to get back to attacking in no time. Hide Inc. That's the people they should be hiring to port their stuff. But unfortunately, Nisa hired some really crappy company for Ys 8, so that port kinda sucks. Especially if you have Windows 7 plus NVIDIA. And I'm gonna have to play it someday. I'll hopefully be able to manage with Windows 10, but no promises. It might end up being a complete roadblock, and I'll have to put that Let's Play on hold until I progress in the PS4 version. I hope not, because I really want to be able to use the quick skill trick I used in the E7 and Celceta. Ah, the ruse. It's just like with Fina and Rhea. They seal themselves away while the ruse are watching them. And that's what Adol's doing right now. Makes you wonder if the Eldine will ever wake up. Maybe Adol's descendant in the far future will run into them. I don't think Alma will be able to wake up though. Ernst kinda killed her. Ugh. And of course, Adol still likes to throw those paper airplanes around. On to the next journey in Falcom, where you'll lose your ability to flash guard and use fancy skills. Instead, you're going to be relying solely on elemental magic and swordsmanship, and maybe some double jumping and stuff. So wait, Adol, you're going to get nerfed. Alright, should be able to unlock some new stuff for beating the game, like New Game Plus and such. Thank you for playing until the next adventure. About clear data. After saving clear data, you can load it from the title screen, allowing you to start a new game with your current party progression. About New Game Plus and Time Attack. If you load clear data and begin a new game, you can access Time Attack from the Memories menu, allowing you to challenge bosses again. Alright, got a bunch of achievements for that. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed dismantling yet another tool of the gods, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.